me talk to you. Welcome to another exhilarating episode of Sofa King Smarts Podcast. We are back for another wonderful week of breaking down WWE action. Friday Night SmackDown, Monday Night Raw. We are less than 2 weeks away from Elimination Chamber coming on at the crack of dawn. And next Saturday, about a week and a half from now. My name's Chet Von Chetsky. I am here with the beautiful Brown, always down. There he is. Speaking of, movie.
Let's go.
Vincio.
How
and
we
then we
doing?
also have the number one car salesman in the world now. Last week, he was number one in North America. Now he is number one worldwide car salesman, Nate Smythe, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing there, big dog? Yeah, it's documented. Man sells more cars than Ford. That's crazy because he works for him. It's nuts. Makes no sense. Yeah.
That makes sense.
You know what else was nuts? The WWE WrestleMania kickoff this past Thursday from Las Vegas. Free to the public. A couple questions may have been answered. A lot of other questions may have been posed just by all the shenanigans that ensued. You had The Rock slapping the taste out of Cody Rhodes' mouth. And in my opinion, the best part of the whole thing was CM Punk. He was
great.
Gold. And him and Big E, they could be a two-man commentary booth, and I'd listen to them every Monday night.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, they need to bring Big E
I
to
agree.
some degree if he's not going to be able to come back and wrestle. Commentary would be good. I mean, add him to Corey Graves and Bad News Barrett. It'd be fucking gold.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His energy will balance out the monotone of Barrett and Corey Graves.
They need that juice, like the McAfee just added pizzazz.
Well,
It's good shit.
Yeah, they were a little bit better this week, but it's still fucking monotone.
I mean, it's better than what was that jabroni's name?
Kevin Patrick.
Kevin, yeah, 2 turds of
What was the
WrestleMania 33?
Triple threat.
Vic
Triple
Joseph
threat.
and what was the other guy? Vic Joseph and the other guy that was fucking horrible too. He was the hockey commentator.
The dude that got caught face fucking everybody on his phone.
No, that's
right?
Tom Phillips.
That's
Tom Phillips.
No.
No, he's talking about the guy that was on for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then they canned his ass.
Because he sucked.
He sucked.
Yeah,
He
didn't know any of the
you're
wrong
talking
moves, nothing. He didn't fucking study nothing. That's when they were
He
trying
would
to
just go, whoa!
Yeah, Pat McAfee.
Ooh, ah.
That's gonna leave a mark. Get the fuck out of here.
Then you always had they used to fight for real.
Fight for realsies.
Which that guy really wasn't that bad. He just didn't know enough about wrestling to be good. I think that guy's a great commentator because he does other fight sports.
Yeah, he is. It's just that, if you don't put if you don't do your homework when it comes to wrestling, it's just like any other gig. You don't do your homework, you're not going to fucking be good at it. And he just didn't seem like he did. Also, you have Vince McMahon barking down your fucking ear. It doesn't really help, too. So
shitting in your ear, literally.
Yeah. Look at Mauro.
Literally.
Look at Mauro. I think Mauro was great. Mauro Ranallo.
I love
Mauro and Nigel were the tits.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Yes.
But some of the shit that Vince would make him say was like, "Fuck, it's not really about Mauro's fault." Because when he does the boxing,
you just seen the shit he made him smell.
Yeah, he when he does the Showtime boxing, he's fucking great.
Yeah, he's awesome. Anytime I find a different fight sport that Mauro's just randomly calling, I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I watch a Tyson Fury fight and like Mauro's calling it, I'm like, yes, this is awesome.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Because he knows his stuff too. Like he's so knowledgeable.
He's really good. But yeah, but Big E and CM Punk, give them to me all day. All day.
Yep, absolutely.
All day.
Dude, the way The Rock was eyeballing CM Punk, he goes, I don't care if you're my boss or not. You put hands on me, I'm going to hit you back in the face. And just The Rock's just giving him the people's eyebrow from the stage, looks pissed.
Yeah.
There's nothing he can say. He doesn't have a microphone anymore.
Yeah. They're doing such a good job making it seem like it's not a work, but obviously it's a work, but
yeah,
like making it seem like The Rock has all this backstage heat. It's fucking great.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about it. Everybody.
I mean, when you have
you know what they stopped talking about? Vince McMahon. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's what you have to do. I mean, you have more people showing up to a fucking press conference than an AEW show. That says a lot.
That's not true. I can debunk that one right now. 2,000 to 3,000 people showed up to that show.
Yeah.
So
still more than most fucking AEW shows.
some of them, but I mean,
AEW
there's a lot of people on the internet are acting like they packed that place out.
No,
they
no,
shot
no.
it just like an AEW Dynamite.
No.
You didn't see The Rock go out to the other side of the crowd like
No.
Edge did that one
Yeah.
time. He knew no one was there.
No, when I was looking at it, AEW is averaging about 1,900 people a show. That's the average. So I mean, they're still. I mean, if AEW just did smaller venues, it would look amazing.
They did one 2 weeks ago, and it looked awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They had like almost 4,000 people in like a 6,000 seat stadium, and the stage covers like 20% of it. It looked great.
It looks great.
But then they got the Boston Garden in a month, and hopefully the Sasha Banks, whatever, all that happens, maybe Okada. Hopefully they just sell it out, because every time I watch Dynamite, I just go see how many tickets are sold, because you watch the ones with like 1,800 people, and it sounds like you're watching it in a gym, and it has no excitement to it. Even if the matches are good.
The one here in Arizona last week was packed.
Yeah, that crowd was awesome.
I had a few buddies that went, and it was packed.
Yeah, and that Hangman Swerve match was badass.
Yeah, it was good.
Swerve
is a phenomenal wrestler.
He's future champion.
But
let's talk about some WWE.
Yeah.
Now that we got, let's see. So we get Friday Night SmackDown, which was live from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Spectrum Center, home of the Charlotte Hornets. I almost went. I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been pissed if there was no Rock or Reigns, and there wasn't. So I'm really glad I didn't shell out the. By the time it's all said and done, couple $100 to get there and back and have a good time. Yeah. But I still enjoyed watching the show on TV. I thought it was an excellent television program.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was worthy of driving 2 hours to.
That's where I'm at right now, because SmackDown's in Phoenix in 2 weeks, after the week after Elimination Chamber, March 1st. And tickets right now are the highest seat are $80. So, yeah. So I don't know if The Rock comes out, obviously it's worth it, but maybe even Roman might be worth it, but I don't know. I was talking to my brother. I was like, I don't know if I want to spend $80 a ticket.
I mean, almost every WWE show now, by the time they get to like a couple hours before they go on air, you go online, there's like 212 tickets left. That's it. There was 2 tickets left for SmackDown a couple weeks ago. 2.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, WWE's firing on all cylinders right now. Everybody's talking about it. It's awesome. I'm pumped for WrestleMania. Yeah, in years past, there wouldn't be this much excitement in February before Mania. You'd have maybe one thing you'd be pumped about. I'm pumped about like 9 different things right now.
Yeah,
and that's unbelievable.
Yeah, because they used to throw like Fastlane in March, and it kind of just stopped the momentum. Yeah, the WrestleMania momentum. So
yeah, when they did Roadblock, it was literally a roadblock.
Yeah, it was. Dean Ambrose versus Triple H. Remember that? That was a good match, but come on. It would have been fun to watch Dean Ambrose win. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, right after they followed up that shit Rumble.
Hey, AJ Styles debuted, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah. But
let's get into Friday Night SmackDown.
Friday.
All right, part 1 of Friday Night SmackDown. We have Triple H coming out and asserting his dominance over anyone who has any questions about who's in charge. And he announces Cody Rhodes versus the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 in the main event. So everybody is happy for now. Then also standing in the rings with Triple H and were the general managers of SmackDown and Raw, Nick Aldis and Pierce. What's his first name?
Adam Pierce.
Adam Pierce. And they announced the Elimination Chamber will be for the men's Elimination Chamber will be for the Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 40. Next up, we have Nate's favorite wrestler in the world, DM Hunk, defeating AJ Styles with a little LA Knight interference.
Yeah.
Then we had a wonderful, pretty deadly video on a nice pier or overlooking water. It's beautiful. These gentlemen can do no wrong in my book.
Yep.
And then finally, end of part 1 of Friday Night SmackDown, Bianca Belair beats Michin in a women's Elimination Chamber qualifier match.
Yeah.
Nate, tell me why DM Hunk is the sexiest man in the world and why you think that.
Well, I am going to say this. He has been great. He's been great the last couple weeks. Even his stuff like online.
Are we recording?
Stuff that's not.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Write this down.
Take a picture.
He's slowly turning me.
Oh yes.
His Twitter is great. His stuff is just not
Yes.
turning me gay. Maybe just a little gay.
Bike.
Just a little bit of gay.
Gay
That's what I'm
curious.
talking about.
Gay curious.
It moved just a bit.
Yeah, you kind of want to you want a little peek at Angela, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little blood pumping down there.
His cock. But no, he's much better. He's on, as Chet likes to say, firing on all cylinders. Yep. And
he's killing it.
I'm in on it. Put me
One
down.
thing I do not want to be in that man's prayers.
No.
That would not be good, dude. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Not at all.
Mm-mm.
Not at
But I am pumped about all the people that they listed for the Elimination Chamber matchups. For the most part, they're great matches.
Yeah.
All 12 competitors. You can pretty much tell for the most part looking at some of the matchups, how it's going to go, but they're going to put all the best guns in there. There's no way they could have just done Raw competitors and made this match worth a shit. You had to get, as we see later, LA Knight,
Yeah.
If it was just Ivar, Bronson Reed, that would not be that is high profile of a match.
Yeah.
Plus, I think they're going to set up a few WrestleMania feuds inside that match. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I think the women's match is going to be awesome too. I mean, I think it's kind of a foregone conclusion who's going to win. I wish it wasn't that way, but they could swerve us.
You never know.
You never know.
Yeah, I mean, we all thought CM Punk was going to win, so the Rumble.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, a good swerve is always welcome. I mean, it changes things a lot. I mean, obviously in the moment we kind of get upset, but then after our emotions come down and realize like how the story's going to come out after, we're good with it. So
there's so many options now. They could do a tag match on night 1 of WrestleMania, which I don't foresee. Like Nate said earlier in our chat, Rollins working twice on a bum knee. They could also have that tag match in Saudi.
Yeah, but
Saudi Mania.
That's probably why they're going to have a tag match, because they can have Cody working the whole match more than Seth. So, and same with The Rock, because The Rock, obviously he got gassed. He got gassed at the press conference, slapping Cody. He got gassed. He got
gassed after one spine buster.
Yeah, and then when he talked shit to Triple H in the backstage, where he's like, "No, don't let him talk shit about our family, whatever." He was gassed just walking away. So
that's one thing I don't understand. The Rock disrespected Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, and
all Cody said was, "Your family would be ashamed of you."
Yeah,
and so it's kind of. He didn't disrespect him. I think McAfee even said it on Raw.
Yeah, he did. He pointed it out.
Yeah,
but
like Triple,
he said a lot of good things on Raw.
Yeah, McAfee was phenomenal. He's making Raw so much more tolerable. He makes Cole more tolerable. Yeah, and also like Triple H said, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you don't like that decision, because you're getting the Cody and Roman at WrestleMania. So I'm looking forward to that.
I do want to say this. We can confirm that WWE is listening to our podcast, boys.
Nice.
What was my rant about? Do you guys remember my shittiest move last week? The breaking the fingers, where I was like, "Why?"
I was going to bring that up later.
Why are you guys? Yeah. Why are you guys doing the breaking the fingers if it's not going to lead to anything? And then we have this fucking awesome recap, or the fucking vignette of Pretty Deadly.
The tape.
And he has all his fucking fingers taped. I was fucking cracking up, man.
Dude, the second he lifted his hand up, I thought of you immediately. I said, they finally paid it off for Hoobie. This is awesome.
I was happy. I was really happy.
Goddamn Peter Dunay.
Yeah.
They're listening.
That shit.
They're listening.
They're listening.
Yes.
But the funniest thing where it's like, "What's wrong? Are you mad at Lizzie?" And it's just a picture of the Queen. That shit was fucking funny. That shit got me. I was not.
That was great.
Yeah,
and like just how shittily his hand was wrapped.
It was so. I just wish they'd give him a little bit more of a push. I mean, obviously, it's not time for them to win the belts right now, but give them a little more.
There's going to be, just like last year, a multi-man match and a multi-women's match at Mania, and they're going to be in it. And they're going to
sure.
I mean, that 8-man men's match last year was so fun. It was like 10 minutes of
great.
just carnage.
Yep.
Of just move, and it was awesome.
Oh yeah, that was on night one, and even when I watched it live, it was 10 times better than it was on TV.
It was phenomenal on
great.
TV. I love Otis.
Now,
so anytime Otis is out there, he gets to gyrate in front of 80,000 people. That's badass.
And they might split the belts too for the tag teams. So that'd be cool if they.
I would just like them to make new belts.
Sure, I would rather have new belts too and have the tag teams.
Those things are hideous.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. They're like Finn Balor. We're hold all the gold. It's not. You're not holding gold, friend.
You're holding like nickel-plated bullshit.
Yeah.
Like your straps don't even look like leather; they look like fake shit.
Silver.
But yeah, that's part one of Friday Night SmackDown. Let's get into part two. Let's see here. All right, we got Braun Breaker, newest call up to the main roster, and Triple H backstage with Paul Heyman coming in at the end. Dakota Kai helps Bayley from Damage Control ? Don't know whose side she's on. We'll find out later because she might be the mastermind, like I believe she said she was. Then we had Tyler Bate and Peter Dunay beating DIY to challenge Judgment Day for the tag team titles at Elimination Chamber. And the Viper, Randy Orton, beat Sami Zayn in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match to end SmackDown with him and Drew McIntyre having a stare down as it went off the air.
I did want to bring up something from part one. Weren't Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis like fighting each other, like at each other's necks, and now they're
best friends now, dude.
Best
buddies. Friends, best of buddies. They're like, you know what? We got to be team. We got to work teammates. Teamwork makes the dream work.
We got to work together.
Yeah,
I just want to bring that up.
They're pretty much wiping each other's ass now.
Yeah.
They're gonna start finishing each other's sentences next week.
I would like to see
it's gonna be not good.
I would like to see a match between those two guys, like at Bragging Rights.
I would too.
Like at Bragging Rights or Survivor Series. That'd be cool.
Nick Aldis is a good wrestler.
Yeah. Adam Pearce wasn't bad at all.
Oh, they're both former NWA champions.
Yeah.
They should also have triple threat with R-Truth for the NWA championship.
R-Truth.
At WrestleMania. That'd be awesome.
R-Truth had a great segment on fucking SmackDown.
Oh, yeah, he was awesome. He was on there twice. He had two good segments.
On SmackDown?
No, on Raw.
No, he was on SmackDown.
Sorry. He was on both.
Yeah, he fucking confused Kevin Owens with The Miz.
That's right.
It was really fucking funny. I enjoyed it, man. Again, just like you said last week on the pod, it's like whoever doesn't like R-Truth, like how do you not like?
I'm sorry you can't have any joy in your life.
Exactly.
I just hate it for you, brother.
Exactly.
Maybe I hope you have something else that occupies your time.
Because there's a lot of hate for R-Truth online, and it's ridiculous.
I don't get it. It's so funny.
It's good. It's great, good shit. And then Kevin Owens he's trying his hardest not to laugh, even though he's super serious. It's good.
But I also hated Awesome Truth when it was a thing. So
yeah. Wait,
I can understand it.
When Awesome Truth was a thing, he wasn't tardy, right? Or was he?
No.
Yeah, so
he was on time mostly.
It was on time mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
So
for the most part.
That Dakota Kai Bayley thing was. I mean, they're doing something.
They are doing something. It was pretty good. I like the crowd chanting for Bayley for the first time in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
Yeah, she's trying to get. She was on Twitter saying she wants to try to get Paramore to do her WrestleMania entrance.
That would be sick.
That'd be cool.
I mean, fuck.
That'd be badass.
Fuck Paramore, but all right.
I don't even know who that is, but it just sounds any custom entrance sounds cool to me at WrestleMania.
She the singer for Paramore was on stage one time and she said anyone who votes Republican should die.
Well, she's gonna hate a WWE Hall of Famer.
Yeah, no shit.
You might want to break that news to her.
No, I agree. When anyone has any type of entrance, a special entrance, it's amazing. I think Bayley should definitely have.
Actually, they should have her sing the song, and then all of a sudden, Kane's music hits, and he comes out as Mayor Kane. Fucking tombstones that liberal bitch right through the fucking WrestleMania stage, straight to hell.
Yeah. straight to hell, and then just Donald J. Trump come out, the Hall of Famer.
Yes.
And
that place would go
That
insane.
place
In
would
Philadelphia,
go
that
off
place
the
would go
yeah,
nuts, dude.
fucking everyone would be fucking crazies. No, but yeah,
Crazy.
I would like to see Bayley have a special entrance. I know I saw a lot of people saying that they want the huggers back. I don't know if she'll come back to the hugger gimmick.
I don't want the huggers back.
No, but like the entrance,
Bailey buddies or whatever.
Yeah, the Bailey buddies. Like it would start off with the Bailey buddies coming out. That'd be cool.
I think one time at Mania would be good.
Yeah.
But not every time she came out.
Right.
No.
My favorite Bailey's buddies moment was when she took the axe to him. That was awesome.
Yeah. Her transition
was
to
pretty
heel
tight.
was really good. I enjoyed it.
But let's see. You had Randy Orton moving on, beating Sami Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
And Randy Orton, before you just call me a Mark Hoovy, he really looked like he hurt his back. Like he was in some real pain.
When he did this, I wrote that
when
down.
He did the superplex.
Yeah, I wrote that down in my notes. When he did the superplex, it looked like, when I first I was like, man, because you hardly see superplexes in WWE for the men's. And then when he did it, I'm like, I can't believe they let him do it. And then I saw him like, he looked stiff. I was like, oh shit, he's really
he was grimace, dude. And I ain't talking about Nia Jax. Yeah, big old grimace on his face.
Boo.
Boo. She sucks.
Yeah, she was.
We'll get to her loser ass later. The worst.
The worst.
Spoiler alert.
Worst part of Raw.
War dominated.
Hey, but I'm also looking forward next week's Friday Night SmackDown, boys. We got The Rock.
Yeah.
We got the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Probably going to have Cody there. And I don't know if they announced he's going to be there. We got more Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Logan Paul will be in his first televised match on a non-PLE against The Miz, someone he's already fought multiple times, but I'm still cool with that.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens versus Dominic Mysterio, and KO's doing it in honor of the greatest luchador of all time, Rey Mysterio Jr.
That was really good.
Yeah.
You might have heard of him.
Yeah, you might know of him. And then we got Shotzi versus Tiffany Stratton and Zelina Vega versus Naomi. And you could probably predict who's going to win both of those matches. And hopefully Tiffany Stratton and Naomi are going to move on to the chamber. Those would be the best two options. Shotzi and Zelina Shotzi would be in there just botching everything under the sun.
Yeah, for sure. I did want to point out during the match when LA Knight poured water on AJ Styles, it was fucking great.
That was awesome.
It was great. And then the best thing was AJ Styles smacks the shit out of the bottle, and if you watch it again, the bottle like goes just flying into the crack, and it's just stuck in the edge. It was like you have to smack it really fucking hard.
It like wedged in perfectly.
Yeah, it wedged in
awesome.
perfectly. It was great. That's their Mania match right there. They're gonna fight at Mania.
That's cool. I hope it's Logan Paul versus LA Knight for the United States Championship. That would be incredible. Just promos weeks leading up to WrestleMania.
Promos would be great. 100%.
Yeah, they'd be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else we got from SmackDown. I think that's about it.
Yeah, the Randy match was really good, even though
Randy match was pretty good. It was very good.
Yeah,
all the matches for the most part that have had anything to do with this qualifying tournament for the Elimination Chamber, they've all been great.
I agree, 100%.
There's been some suspect multi-women matches the past few weeks on television.
Yeah,
but you know what?
The one on Raw.
You gotta look past that. You gotta take the bad with the good with the bad. And so, I used to watch wrestling, and then at the end of Raw, I'd be like, I didn't watch anything good in like 2016. I was like, there was absolutely nothing good that happened today. Yeah. That was a waste of 3 hours of my fucking life. I will never get back.
Yeah, everybody was injured during that time. Cena, Randy.
And then I'd go, all right, I'll see you next Monday, Vince. I'd come back for more because I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess.
You're like in an abusive relationship.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is for WWE fans.
100%.
You're just in an abusive relationship.
Wrestling fans.
It's like, why don't you just leave? I can't leave. I can't just leave.
I can't leave the one thing that brought me happiness since I was a little kid.
I can't quit you.
I can't quit you. I don't know how to quit you.
Yeah, I don't know how to quit you.
It's Bobby's favorite movie.
Yeah. Bobby's favorite movie. Oh, you ever heard of Bobby's breakdowns? You got Brokeback breakdowns.
Is that
Bobby's Brokeback breakdowns?
Is that why he's always asking us to join his stream for that?
Hashtag bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Hey, don't be plugging other
Don't be
podcasts.
plugging.
Yeah, don't be plugging other buttholes, Bobby.
I don't think he's the one doing the plugging.
No, he's getting plugged. He's definitely a
getting
bottom.
plugged. Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with
No,
that.
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
That's a
It's
rumor.
2024, guys.
That's a
Nothing
rumor,
wrong
though.
with that.
We don't know if that's true or not. Rumor.
Yeah.
Rumors.
Rumors.
All right, well, let's get on to Monday Night Raw, gentlemen.
Monday Night
Raw. All right, so we got Monday Night Raw live
started
from
great.
Rupp Arena in Kentucky. Yeah, so another big crowd on hand for Monday Night Raw. Let's see, part 1 of Monday Night Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Jey Uso and the New Day defeated Imperium in a 6-man tag. We had a pretty awesome, badass Andrade video package. Bobby Lashley in an men's elimination chamber qualifying match defeated Bronson Reed. Sami Zayn had an interview in the back interrupted by Shinsuke Nakamura. And Seth Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion of the world, tells the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes that he will be his shield. And that's the end of part 1. What'd you guys think of that this week, boys?
I definitely love them starting off Raw with the match.
Yes.
And it was a banger of a match. It was a really good match. Gunther can do no wrong. When Gunther is on the top rope doing the fucking Jey Uso thing, that was great.
That was awesome.
And he was staring down McAfee when he was doing it too. Because McAfee was doing it, and then he started staring down McAfee, and it was great. McAfee
but Nate, what was the one thing about this match that really just derailed it from being awesome?
The fact that it had not 1, but 2 commercial breaks.
Damn.
See,
luckily, I started at about 8:20, so I didn't have to watch commercials for this one. But I had to endure some later in the evening.
Hulu had
no
commercials, so it was great.
Hulu.
Don't be plugging other networks.
Yeah, don't be plugging other.
Hulu, if you're hearing
all right, so let's get into this.
We can sign a deal with you. Stream us on your streaming services. We'll do whatever.
Please.
We'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah, anything. You name it.
I'll do anything, and I mean anything.
Anything. He's a liberal. He will do anything.
No, I'm not. Stop it.
Jacks off with his left hand.
I voted for Donald Trump twice, and I'm going to do it again.
Bobby jacks him off with his left hand.
I don't care what hand it is. It's soft and moisturized.
Oh,
yes.
Shit. That's so good. He likes a stranger. Oh, that's good. That was really good.
No, it was not good.
One thing about this 6-man tag that is going to get oldish. If you guys like it, I'm sorry. The crowd just chanting yeet is getting old. And hold on, hear me out now. When the crowd chants yeah for LA Knight, I think it's fucking awesome. So obviously there's some kind of line here that I just can't get over. But the yeet,
I think I know what that line is.
Oh, okay. Right on. The Mason Dixon line. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
No, I don't know what it is. I don't like that he's like, give me a yeet, like on the microphone.
Yeah, if he's asking for it, no, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to come out.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to ask for it.
Exactly.
Look, when he's doing like the 10 punches to the face on the top rope and they're going yeet, that's one thing. But if he's asking for give me a hell yeet,
yeah, if he's
fuck off.
I mean, yeah, because if you have to ask for it, it doesn't come out great. But Stone Cold asked for a hell yeah, but it's a fucking hell yeah. Everyone fucking says hell yeah. It's way different. It's badass.
Yeah, because if you didn't do it, he'd drop you on that stack of dabs you call a neck.
Yeah.
They also didn't scream hell yeah every time he threw a punch.
Yeah. It also could be because we're old and we're not.
Yeah.
Caught up.
I'm slowly like my tolerance for enjoying new things, it's getting lower and lower. Like my dad growing up, he'd be like, "What is this shit?" And it'd be like 1992. And I'm like, "Wow, we have no idea what's coming, pops, because you think this is nuts." So,
Once again, I want to hang out with Chet's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the man.
I wish I could hang out with Chet's dad.
Doug.
But I can't.
No,
Doug Von Chetsky.
That's more your fault than it is his.
It's not his fault. It's his ancestors'
It's my
fault.
ancestors' fault.
Speaking of his ancestors,
I mean, my
this
ancestors
awesome
are white.
badass Andrade video package highlighting
Ooh, a
why he
segue.
left WWE. Yeah, why he left WWE 3 years ago, because he needed to be reminded of who he was. He is a former United States champion,
Yeah.
NXT champion, and he's gotten a lot better at English. And I hope they push him right this time.
Yeah.
Last time he came to the main roster, Vince McMahon, I think he gave him the U.S. title for a little bit, and he was like, "You're going to be in these stupid tag teams and shit." Yeah. And it was dumb because, like, his match with Gargano, that takeover, isn't that the one you saw, Nate?
It was, yes. That
match is phenomenal.
Great match. Great match.
Yes.
Awesome.
So if they push this man right,
I'm excited. They showed the skull. I'm hoping he brings that black mask gimmick to WWE. The one
they also showed a lot of people in a lot of video packages now that Kevin Dunn's bitch ass is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you don't work for the company anymore doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Yeah. Well, that's a Vince thing too.
Yeah, so I'm glad they're gone. Like, there was a video with Aleister Black in it, I believe, with Andrade. I think it was a part where he was in it.
Yeah.
There was other part. It was awesome.
Yeah. You can't erase history.
Yeah. No, you can't. I mean, you can try.
Well, because the rumor too.
You could try to tear down our statues, but
there's a rumor out there that was going out a few weeks ago that, after, I think Meltzer put it out, that after Buddy Murphy and Aleister Black's contracts were done, they were coming to WWE. So,
dude, Dave Meltzer is currently on a 2 for 500 hitting streak right now.
Sean Ross
He's
Sapp.
been getting dominated. John Ross Sapp doesn't know his dick from his balls.
No, I'm saying he's being John Ross Sapp.
Oh,
because he's a fucking idiot too.
I mean, a lot of these people, I'm just saying, they have their sources, and if I use a source and majority of the time I use it, you've been right, and then all of a sudden you come through this streak and you just keep screwing me over, and I keep getting all this vitriol online. I'm not using you no more.
Yeah,
like I'm done with you.
Yeah.
Like, you're wrong now. You're out of the loop. You're the person they give the fake stuff to figure out who's leaking shit.
I mean, I got that one source that I follow. I tell you guys, the Mexican guy from Mexico. He's been spot on. He's been spot on. So
yeah, that is true.
He's been spot on everything that I've said. That he says. So
I was stunned Bronson Reed didn't beat Bobby Lashley with some kind of nefarious bullshit from
Final Testament.
Karrion Kross. But then I realized, Bronson Reed, mark my words right now, fellas, it is 10:07 p.m. on the 13th of February. Bronson Reed's going to win in whatever last chance, another try. You sucked, participation award. Come on in, pat on the back. You're going to be an Australia match.
We got
whatever they're going to call it.
We got some rumors on that later.
Oh, do you? All right.
Ooh.
Well, Bronson Reed just got his ass whooped by Uncle Bobby.
Uncle Bobby. Yeah, I thought he was going to win too, and they didn't put out a bad match either. Like you said earlier, all these matches, the Elimination Chamber matches, are the pre-qualifiers are really good, and this one was good. It's the best Bronson Reed match I've ever seen.
Best part of the match is Pat McAfee.
Oh yeah,
when he goes, I don't know how Bronson Reed takes his shirt off. I don't think he can wipe his own ass. I'm 36 years old, and I pulled a muscle the other day taking a dump.
Yeah, that was so good. I can't believe he said that.
Vince McMahon's not fully gone yet, boys.
Yeah, no shit. That's Michael.
We're gonna have your shit jokes.
That's Michael Cole. Michael Cole controls all the commentary stuff now, so Michael Cole, let him do it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I like it. That's awesome.
It's great. Yeah, Bronson Reed looked good, and that's something we don't say here.
But he came out to not
zero
reaction one, nothing.
Not silent. A damn person. I heard someone's chair creak when they got up to go piss.
Yeah, you could hear a rat piss on cotton. That's how quiet it
was. When Bobby Lashley powerplexed him off the top rope, McAfee said the people in the section 300 just spilled their drinks. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's so good. He makes everything better.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, It's hard for I personally not a big fan of Bronson Reed. I don't
No.
see it.
No, I don't see it either.
I'm not saying he can never change me. Like I said, I used to think R-Truth absolutely sucked about 8 years ago, till I realized he's actually the best. He's the best. I'm never gonna say never on this. Just like Stone Cold's never say never do another match.
And he can still wrestle too, which is amazing at his age.
Yeah, that is. So Bronson Reed, the man beat Okada in New Japan.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think that would impress me, but it doesn't.
And it wasn't. I mean, we talked about it last time. It wasn't a bad. That Okada match wasn't bad. I think it's more.
No.
I think it's just more the way they're booking him. The character just makes us kind of just be negative about him. But again,
I think I hated him so much in NXT. Is what it was.
And his character in Impact wasn't that great either. I mean, it was. They built him as a badass, and then they did the WWE thing where they build him up too high, and then they lose to the baby face, and then that's it. The momentum's gone. But like I said, I have some rumors on something that's happening with Bronson Reed, so we'll get to that later.
Nice. Nate's got some hot news too.
Does he?
I don't know yet. We'll find out.
Find out.
Yeah. And all right, now we got Seth Rollins and this Cody promo. And my favorite part of it was Cody talking about chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets was great. McAfee killed it.
Because he's like, I just got one question, Pat.
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to put the nuggets? And he goes, I don't know, man. I guess right up the asshole.
The best part wasn't what he said. It was how he said it. Off the mic I think it made it even better. It made it more dramatic.
Yeah.
It was great.
I guess you just,
Yeah. And he said ass again. It was great. And he looked at Michael Cole like, yeah, I just said it. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I thought it was the best Seth Rollins promo he's had in a long time because he wasn't like,
yeah,
and all that shit.
It could have been his best ever.
It could have been.
I think it might be his best ever. It was phenomenal.
His best stuff, in my opinion, was when he fought Roman Reigns at the Rumble. When he came out as the Shield.
That was good.
Those promos between him and Roman were fucking amazing.
Him and Matt Riddle had a couple good ones.
Yeah. Oh, the Matt Riddle stuff. Yeah, that was great. The shoot stuff.
What is he? He's like, how's your fucking kids, bitch? Or something like that. I don't know what the hell he said.
Like, yeah.
Your wife and kids left your bitch ass.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. The funny thing is that wasn't a shoe. They actually agreed to that.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Should be more of that.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have,
hey, Bully Ray says all the time. He goes, "Hey, Dreamer. Hey, Tommy." He goes, "What's off limits when we're in the ring?" He goes, "Nothing." He goes, "Yep, because we're putting on a performance." Mm-hmm. He goes, "We might not like it at the time, but we come back later. We have a beer, and we go on the next day. We put on another show."
100%.
All these pussies out here don't want to talk about their problems.
I agree. I agree 100%.
Real life, it doesn't have to be all the real. There doesn't need to be a Vince McMahon shit storyline now.
Yeah.
Nothing like that, but damn, had some realness to it. Yeah, but Matt Riddle said the other day I was a walking PR nightmare for them.
He was.
At least he recognizes that.
Yep.
He
was like, I fuck porn stars and don't talk to my kids. It's what it is, basically.
Yeah. Sad.
All right, so poor R-Truth, man. Poor R-Truth. Let's move on to. I feel bad for R-Truth, dude. The guy's done nothing but been the best friend to these people. He's been warm. He's been inviting. He makes them money. He sells them merch. I mean, he asked a couple times. He did get some powdered sugar on the furniture.
Is there a finance broker too?
Yes, he liquidated all Damian Priest's assets.
Yeah, they have to pay taxes.
Yeah, I mean, it is tax season, dude. I mean, and then this guy can't get no respect. No respect.
Dangerfield out there.
Yeah, he get no respect. But yeah, like just the way I am coming around on Damian Priest now, because just like I can tell he wants to be his friend and he doesn't want to do this in some fashions, but then like the way he just got in his face, he was like, "These have all been beatings and just beatings.
Yeah.
And tonight when you go out there, it's going to be an execution." I was like, all right, I like this. I don't like that's happening to R-Truth.
Yeah.
I wish, he wasn't getting executed.
Yep.
But then when he tries to get on his phone, and Adam Pearce is like, "It's time to go out. You got your match." And he's calling the Miz. He's like, "Miz, please get on a plane from LA right now. Fly here, please. Judgment Day's gonna kill me."
That was so good.
And then him and Pierce did like the little spin around do-si-do one time before he like spun R-Truth back out the ramp. It was awesome.
It was great. Again, I don't know how you can hate this. I don't get it.
Nate, but my favorite part of R-Truth in the evening was not him getting his ass whooped. It was later on in the night after he was getting his ass whooped and he was saved by DIY. And
so good.
That was
so
awesome.
Fucking good.
Because when he walks up to them, and I'm watching it going, all right, what is he going to do to make this funny? And then he calls him DX.
Yeah.
And he's like, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. I fucking
cerebral assassin, Triple H.
I fucking lost it. I laughed. I laughed hard. This was fucking great. I was not expecting this.
Good. Yeah. I got 2 words for you. Thank you.
And the crowd goes, "Suck it."
Yeah. It was awesome.
No, it was again amazing stuff.
It was good. It was awesome.
Yeah.
You want to know what was awesome, boys? This was downright bad.
What is
Becky Lynch, Nia Jax, horrible promos. Both of them.
Yeah.
More so Nia Jax. I don't know what that was. I was waiting for her to just like stop doing the fake crying and just punch her in the face or attack her.
Yeah.
But she kept going.
Yeah.
She kept talking. She would not stop.
I mean, we've been watching wrestling for what, 25 plus years, however old we are. We knew exactly what she was going to say when she got out there in the ring talking to Becky Lynch. And that you got to be a little less predictable than that.
It was at this moment I realized I had fucked up. I should not have fast forward those commercials during that Imperium match at the beginning.
Should have saved those fast forwards, buddy.
Those bad boys in the back pocket.
I just spit on my
emergency. Yeah, dude. I'm like, in case of emergency, break glass now.
Break glass now. Hey, but I believe this segment got redeemed when fucking Rhea Ripley comes out running angry. Oh my lord, that was hot.
Yes.
Fear boner. Yes. That's what I call it.
I mean, she would win my hottest award, but there's someone. There's one woman on the show that I'm sorry, there was nobody hotter than her on either
There's
show.
no need to apologize.
Yeah. I had a hard time picking out the hottest.
I had a hard time while I was writing her name in my phone. Yeah.
Oh man.
Ever since Kevin Dunn's gone, big ups to WWE Camera Crew. They've been watching some AEW Camera Crew matches because they're not doing the things they used to do. I'll leave it at that. You guys know what I mean.
I mean, it sells. I mean,
yes, it does.
We got to look at reality. It sells. You want more eyes on a product. What do men like from women?
I mean, dude, you watch the gymnastics in the Olympics. It's all up in their shit.
I don't. But...
Just saying. Like, they're all up in there.
Those are kids.
Not all of them. I'm just saying. No, they're not. Are they kids?
Yes,
like,
Epstein.
Yeah.
No, like 15,
yeah,
bro.
Minors in the Olympics?
They're so young.
No, they're not. You guys know.
I swear on my life, dude. I swear.
Well, that makes it even worse because they're all up in their shit. And they're young. That's bad.
Hey, Chet, I'm going to an island this weekend. Do you want to go?
That's 2 weeks in a row, Epstein.
No.
Welcome to Suffocating Podcast, live from Epstein Island.
Yeah.
My name is Chet.
Our final episode. Man, you learn something new every day.
That's worse than Bobby watching Little League baseball all the time.
I don't think they're all kids.
No.
But some of them.
There's no way they're all fucking kids, Nate.
No, for real. Most of the gymnastics
all right.
are
those women that run track and all that shit, those ain't minors. And they're all up in their shit. How about that?
That is correct.
Are usually around 15 because they're smaller and they're easier to do all the flips and shit like that.
They're more pliable, if you will.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I don't know. I just know sports.
Yeah, I mean,
Apparently, I don't know, and I need to do a little more research before I
open your mouth.
No, I'm gonna keep my mouth closed on that one.
Yes, please do. I like this podcast. I want to keep doing it. I don't
think
we need you.
I don't know.
I don't know how to maneuver StreamYard. It blocks it on purpose because you're gonna die. Clinton's blocking that shit on purpose.
If somebody stumbles upon this, I'm gonna be spending my spare time in the yard.
Oh shit! Nate's gonna wake up hungry.
Jeffrey Von Chetsky.
Chet Von Epstein.
Oh fuck! What have I done?
Chet Von Epstein.
I'll back myself into a corner. That's not good.
No. Oh man, you lucky we love you. We got your back.
Woo!
Oh, that's great.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a disclaimer here. Chet is not a pedophile.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is all in jest.
I will fucking murder anyone. If you touch kids, you're a piece of shit. If you beat women, you're a piece of shit. If you're a domestic abuser, a child pedo, if you ever have a conversation with one Chris Hansen, I hope you fucking rot in hell.
Chet Von Epstein's views do not cooperate with the Sofa King Smarts podcast views.
Little disclaimer, run it at the bottom.
You gotta run at the bottom. This is at the zone.
All right, so in the next match, we have the Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania 30. There's an 11-year-old in the match. His name's Nicholas. And he's tagging with his partner, Uncle Braun. He's a creepy uncle.
Oh man. Chet, what's your favorite wrestling match? Mania match?
Kenny Omega versus that 9-year-old girl.
Nicholas and Braun tag team. Oh God.
Oh my God. Are you cutting this? Or are you leaving it in?
I have no idea yet, dude.
Well, Chet, you're in luck because I just pulled up the Google machine, and the average age of the Olympic gymnasts in 2021 was, drum roll please, 21.3 years old.
Yeah, see, I told you, boys.
Tiger Woods.
Of age. Tiger Woods. They could buy beer.
Well,
yeah, they could. You're right.
They could buy beer.
That was 3 years ago, though.
that was funny.
Who knows what the new one is now?
Dude, you never know. Sometimes you take a right down Know Your Role Boulevard, and sometimes you take a left down. What the fuck just happened? You never know, dude.
This had Marty Jannetty
but yeah,
vibes.
Yeah, Marty Jannetty vibes. All right, not Marty Jannetty vibes. All these gentlemen in the ring had feet. LA Knight defeated Ivar in another men's elimination chamber qualifying match.
All right. Spoiler alert. MVP of today's show is Chet Von Epstein.
Yes.
Kudos.
All right, so I do like that they now named, I just picked up on this, Ivar's moonsault's called the Doom Salt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's awesome. But luckily, Knight avoided it. Knight hit the BFT, the blunt force trauma, for the pinfall win after 7-minute match with a commercial. LA Knight on a 3-hour Raw, 7-minute match with Ivar, who's been putting on bangers for the past 2 months, ever since his tag team partner got hurt. And so I was like, the thought process behind some matches getting extra time and Nia Jax got to speak for almost as long as this match was, doesn't make sense to me in my brain. Cannot compute, mark math, insufficient.
I feel like the Cody Rhodes Seth thing went a little bit too long, and the Becky Lynch Mariah Scary match way longer than it should have. Not the Becky Lynch, the
Bianca Belair,
the Liv match later.
Yeah, Liv match.
Morgan.
Yeah, they went on long.
Close. They look alike.
They did.
I didn't say Bianca.
I was thinking of Bianca Belair meet Chen match.
Chet said Bianca.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? I didn't say that.
I can see how you get those two confused. They kind of resemble each other.
Yeah, they look alike. I wouldn't be able to put them apart from Standing room. MVP.
All right, so
MVP.
MVP.
Chat with
All right, so next week on Raw,
Chat's
boys,
coming
we
in
got
hot.
Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. Then we got for the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship of the World, the Ring General Gunther versus main event Jey Uso. And then we got an 8-man tag, The Miz, R-Truth, and D-Generation X versus the Judgment Day. And then we have the Last Chance Battle Royal to qualify for the Women's Elimination Chamber. And I got a little bit of news later on about who might be winning that, if you're interested in hearing that when we get to news.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's next week for Raw. So what I like about what they're doing right now, Triple H, by the time you finish Raw and SmackDown, you have an idea of what the next show is, as opposed to we used to go into Monday Night Raw. We might know, all right, Brock Lesnar's coming face to face with Seth Rollins tonight at some point. That's all you knew. And the rest of the show is just a hodgepodge of shit, constantly cut up and thrown up and reconfigured by Vince McMahon up until 7:59 p.m. So, we have an idea we got something to look forward to. Like back in the day when NXT, Triple H would announce matches for 2 weeks, 3 weeks in advance, and you get pumped for it.
Yeah.
Especially when it was like Samoa Joe or Bobby Roode, or back when Shinsuke was awesome as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you get pumped. You're like, yes. All right, 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just remember those days.
Yeah, and they're not spoiling a lot of things on the internet like they used to, like on Twitter. That's what they used to do a lot is, next week we're going to have...
Well, yeah, because they tape them all at one time.
No, I'm talking about Raw, like back in the, when Vince was taking over. They would spoil shit on fucking Twitter to get more ratings when they didn't work.
No, that doesn't work. That makes me not want to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then in the main event, it's whatever.
What?
The main event of Raw, I meant Nakamura defeating Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
I didn't care so much I couldn't even finish reading my own notes. I started moving on to news. I said Nakamura and I started scrolling down. I was like, fuck this match.
Yeah, that match kind of was blah.
Well, I don't know. Last year, this time, Sami Zayn, because you have to have the right story.
Yeah.
It has to have something behind it, a reason to care. I honestly do not care about what Sami Zayn's doing right now.
When I was watching this match, I legitimately had that thought, was Sami Zayn a year ago was the best thing in wrestling. Now he's just lost in the shuffle. Because they put him too much of a baby face for anyone to care. That's the problem with some of these guys. When they're too much of a baby face, we stop caring for them. And Sammy was, he was that anti-hero. He was a heel, but he was also the funny baby face, and it was great. It was funny. Here, it's
Johnny Knoxville stuff was awesome.
Yeah, Johnny Knoxville stuff was great awesome. Yeah, it was a fun match. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, he went from Johnny Knoxville, which was a phenomenal match, when Wee Man body slammed Sami Zayn. That was fucking incredible.
Very underrated match, and very underrated build-up too.
Yeah, it was awesome. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then by the next year, he's joined the Bloodline, turns on Roman at the Royal Rumble, goes into Elimination Chamber in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And, almost won, but, there's always some cheating, some nefarious means by the tribal chief. Remember when Roman first was just stacking, crack him, rack him, whatever he was doing, wreck him and leave? He was fucking everybody up. And then all of a sudden he's like, never mind, let's do this cheating thing instead. And I'm like, which is fine, but it's just getting so predictable in a sense. I was enjoying Roman a lot when he was just beating the fuck out of his opponents, and then he would just lay them on top of each other and just 1, 2, 3, go to the back, have his big steak, whatever, his lobsters on the jet, all that bull.
One of the things that I've noticed people mention on Twitter was the same thing you just said right now about Roman cheating so much, and the fact that they have either one of the Usos or Solo Sikoa coming in from the crowd wearing a hoodie like we didn't fucking know who they were. That's where it becomes annoying as an audience to see, because it's just the rinse and repeat type of deal. We know who they are. We know who's coming to help them. You don't have to put them in a fucking hoodie. The crowd.
You know what's funny? The last person that came out in a hoodie that was awesome that did that was the guy we were just talking about a minute ago, Sami Zayn, because I was at the SmackDown last year, the go home show to Elimination Chamber in Charlotte, where SmackDown was this past Friday. And Sami Zayn came out of the crowd in a black hoodie, black jeans, ripped it off. The crowd went nuts, and he speared the fuck out of Roman Reigns.
Yeah, because he's not fucking a huge Samoan.
Yeah. Samoan.
Yeah, he's not a huge Samoan in a white town. You stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. All right.
Kind of like Hoovy did here in Delaware.
Yeah. Oh my God, I stuck out. Like I was the only Mexican in Delaware that I saw. I heard 2 people speak Spanish, and that was in Philly. And they were sitting next to us. Wow. We're at Gino's.
We went to Aldi on Sunday and saw probably 37 Mexicans in there. And I was like, they must have all seen Hoovy last weekend, and they're like, "Oh, it's safe to come out." So now they're everywhere. It's crazy.
It's like everybody moving to Austin. They saw one brown guy in Delaware, and they're like, "You gotta get there."
Let my people go.
All right. Jesus.
I can say it.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
all right. Can. And with that, you boys ready to give some awards?
Yeah.
Nate Dogg, Nasty Nate. Who you have as worst on the mic this week, brother? Sofa King Bat, worst on the mic.
Oh man, I just deleted my notes by mistake. Son of a bitch.
Hit undo.
How do you not remember who you have the worst? We know who the worst is. It should be unanimous, this one.
Yeah, Nia Jax.
Yeah, it's easy. Nia Jax.
Oh,
Sweep it.
Swept it.
All right. Nate, who you got as Sofa King best on the mic?
Seth Rollins, baby.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What a great promo. He said, "I can be your shield." That popped me.
That was awesome. He's like, I am partially to blame for Roman Reigns. This is kind of my fault.
100% to blame.
Yeah. Who you got, Hoovy?
I had R-Truth, man. R-Truth was
R-Truth?
zinger after zinger. I mean, I wanted to have McAfee, but R-Truth was just, like I said, comedic gold.
You know what? I'm gonna do your boys some love right now. I got Pat McAfee. Because he doesn't know why Bronson Reed, how he takes his shirt off. Yep. I don't think he can wipe his own ass.
All good answers, in my opinion.
All great answers. Great answers. Nate, who did me and you have as Sofa King hottest?
The one and only, returning to Raw, Liv Morgan.
Yes, that is correct. I had Liv Morgan as well. Hoovy!
At first, I had Dakota Kai because she looked amazing in that leather skirt. And then
I did too.
And then I saw angry Rhea Ripley come down and give me a fear borner. And Liv looked amazing. Again, like we talked about the camera shots, it made her look even better. But I can't say no to Angry Mommy. Can't do it.
Yeah. I don't blame you, dude. I do not blame you at all. That's a scary situation. I would love to be a part of.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
And all right, Nate, who'd you have as Sofa King gross? Grosses. They were just bleh.
Yeah, the Nia Jax award goes to Nia Jax.
Who you got there, Hoovy?
I went in the route of a BFAB. I know it's their month, but she just doesn't belong.
Shouldn't it be BFAB?
It doesn't belong. She doesn't belong with the Hurt business there with the Bobby Lashley. She looked.
Where do you think she should be? Imperium?
No, because like when Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits come out, they're looking at. Oh shit! I just got that. No, stupid. See, that's gonna get us canceled. No, she just looked out of place, and she like Bobby Lashley Street Profits come in looking classy as hell in suits, and she's just looking ghetto. So
I got you. I had Mariah Scary. Old Zoe Stark.
Yeah, she didn't look so good. No.
I don't know what it is about her.
Honestly, I think it's the jawline. She has a weird.
I think
I think
so.
she has a weird jawline because, she has an okay figure, but it's the jawline and the shoulders they're too broad.
I think she's like receding hairline. I could be wrong. It's all this. It's a whole something going on up here.
Could be the head.
I don't know what it is. Hey, she's not that bad of a wrestler.
No, she's not.
Very
But
athletic.
she's at least she's
Horrible on the mic.
At-
God, her and Nia Jax in a promo battle.
at least
I'd rather stick a
Well-
number 2 pencil, sharpen it, and stick it in the tip of my dick.
her and Shayna cutting promos together was atrocious.
That was
It
bad.
was horrible.
The best part of Shayna Baszler's promo is her shuffling cards. That's how shitty that is. All right. Nate.
Nathan.
Sofa King, shittiest move of the Nate. Shittiest move of the week.
The shittiest move of the night. I had anything that Michin did.
Yeah, that's not a bad one.
It was just
That's not a bad one.
So slow and just like
She don't practice.
unrehearsed.
Yeah.
You're not a
Yeah,
big fan of the
unrehearsed.
eat defeat?
Not really.
Yeah.
That is every like Bianca Belair match. If you start paying attention to it, she'll let their opponent get some stuff off, let them hit their finisher, and she rolls out of the ring every time, and then comes back in, hits the KOD, and it's over.
Yeah.
It's like rinse and repeat. It's like old Roman matches.
Yep. Yeah, I've noticed
Yeah.
that.
Who'd you have? Hoovy.
I had something from this match as well. There was a point where Bianca jumps off the top rope and she tries to land on Michin, and Michin puts her knees up, and then Bianca just lands on her knees, and all she does is just like roll her up, and then just to push her. It was so fucking awkward. It was stupid.
Sounds devastating.
It was. I can't even joke about that. It was so
for
fucking
you,
dumb.
not
Yeah,
them,
it was
just for
fucking
you.
devastating for
Yeah,
me.
yeah. No, fuck them. I'm sorry you had a bad time.
Yeah, I did have a bad. I always have a bad
They
time.
need to do better.
I always have a bad time.
I had Bronson fat ass Reed just trying to jump off the apron onto Uncle Bobby.
Uncle Bobby.
And he went to go jump, and I've never seen someone have like a negative vertical. He just like collapsed. He got no air. It was crazy.
I want to see you guys jump.
I actually have a 23-inch vertical. Thank you very much.
I'm pretty agile.
Yeah, I'm pretty swift for a big man. I just have no extensive cardio. I'm
Right.
quick. I can move fast. I just can't move for a long time. Fast.
I'll take your word for it.
I'm built for comfort, not speed, brother.
This is a body of peak male performance. Soak it in.
Yes.
Good shit.
This is what 37 years of watching wrestling gets you in. Peak male
It's that
performance.
muscle memory.
Yes.
It's not actual muscle. It's
All
muscle
right.
memory.
Nate, who'd you have as the Sofa King awesome move of the week?
It is 10:40, little behind baseball this week in baseball. It's 10:41 on February 13th. Mark this down. I had Drew McIntyre.
No way.
I did. When AJ Styles did that springboard and he countered it with the Glasgow kiss,
That's really
that
good.
was sick.
That was really good.
Hoovy.
Yeah.
Hoovy.
Yeah.
He's coming to the dark side, buddy.
I might be.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes. Come on in, dude. The water's
Let's
fine.
go.
We got the Loch Ness Monster and Angela. Come on in.
Angela.
I know what you hate him for, the goddamn Loch Ness Monster and the goddamn tree fitties that he probably owes Drew McIntyre. Remember that goddamn story?
Goddamn 350.
Yeah, he's like, me and Angela were out here and the goddamn Loch Ness Monster knocking on the door talking about tree fitty. I was like, man, that was the shittiest promo Drew McIntyre's ever done.
Yeah, it was bad. That was real bad.
Yeah.
Goddamn Loch Ness Monster.
Good shit. Good shit.
Yeah, I had LA Knight's like tilt-a-whirl power slam to Ivar. It looked so effortless.
Nice. I had JD McDonough's finisher. I've never seen it before. I don't know if you guys noticed it. The the way he finished R-Truth, the Devil Inside it, they called it, where he basically grabs him off the ground and flips him over and slams him.
Yeah, that was his finisher in NXT.
Oh, I mean,
he just
that
never
was sick,
he
too.
never gets to win the match on.
I've never seen it, so I thought it was amazing.
Yeah,
it looked,
it's badass.
And then Truth sold it really well. That's why I said Truth is a great wrestler. He looked amazing. Again, I said it earlier, but Truth looked amazing. But yeah, that move was badass.
Why don't you just suck his dick?
Yeah, dude.
Give him my address. I'll fucking do it.
Nice. That's the truth.
No shame in my game. It'll get us a lot of views
on porn.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, it will. But trust me.
Any press is good press.
It ain't my first rodeo.
Nate, who'd you have as the Sofa King? Bad match of the week.
Bianca Belair and Michin.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, same.
What about you, Hoovy?
Same.
Sweep that shit.
Disgusting.
Because Maxine Dupree didn't wrestle.
Yeah. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
She just needs to stick to coming out in the booty shorts and saying "shoosh" and "thank you." And
she's a manager all around. She's Scarlett.
Scarlett's a better wrestler than she is.
Sure.
I've seen Scarlett wrestle. Scarlett's not a great wrestler, but I've seen her wrestle.
Yeah.
She can do way more than that girl can.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, she was also, I saw a picture the other day. She was a cheerleader in the Rams, for the Rams when they win the Super Bowl against the Patriots. Maxine.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Yep. She was
that was a
LA
boring
Rams
fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, what was it, like 13-3 garbage?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was like 12-6. Something
when
12-6. Might as well have been 6-9.
When Julian Edelman's your MVP of the game, that's kind of bad.
Well, Tommy, he can't throw the ball, and Tommy, he can't catch the ball,
That was their last Super Bowl win, huh? The Patriots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Nate, who'd you have as the Sofa King awesome match?
There were several to choose from.
There was.
But I think I gave it to Randy Orton and Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn? All right. What about you, Hoovy?
I did have Randy and Sammy until the 6-man tag, the New Day and Jimmy and Jay versus Imperium. That shit was great.
That was awesome.
What's good?
I had McIntyre Styles. I thought it was great.
That was good too.
For all the wonderful points and reasons that Nate, Drew McIntyre's #1 fan, #Drew. Like he's got it all plastered all over his house right now. Yes. That guy. All right. Let's see here, boys. Let's move on to some news and rumors.
Noticias
of the week.
You guys got anything?
What is that? Some kind of sandwich in Spanish? What is that?
Noticias? That's news in Spanish.
Oh, see, too many letters. Just news. NEWS.
News. Fake news.
Fake news.
I have. Let's see here. I saw
going into the Hall of Fame. China.
I saw one rumor saying that CM Punk is going to return after Mania to start his promo battle for. I guess he's going to fight Drew at SummerSlam, and they're going to start the feud after WrestleMania. So I don't know. I don't know that how much truth there is to that, but I figured that was interesting to say.
Does he think he's John Cena?
I mean,
Juan China.
Juan China?
Yeah, Juan China.
Rodney the Piper. That shit was funny. The thing I posted on
Rodney the Piper.
The thing I posted on that group chat. Rodney the Piper. That shit was fucking great. Golden Dust.
He's so good.
Golden Dust.
He was so good.
Another thing that I just saw the headline. It was from Ringside News that they said Jade Cargill was removed from the Elimination Chamber at the last minute. She was supposed to be one of the participants, but I guess they didn't want her to lose her first match from a pay-per-view, which means she lost the Rumble, but that's different. But it makes sense.
If it's to set up a WrestleMania opponent like Bianca Belair
Yeah.
and they have some intense battle in there, I
Yeah.
don't see nothing wrong with it. Nobody thinks about, for some reason, Walter jobbing out in 2 minutes to Drew McIntyre at the
Yeah.
2019 Survivor Series anymore, do they? That happened. That
I don't
fucking
even
happened.
remember that.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
pissed. I was legitimately pissed because Walter was my favorite wrestler in the world at the time. Still is now. Gunther, though. Name change. Different regime.
Yeah.
Different family, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah. Other thing I have is Damian Priest was on the West Sport doing an interview, and he said that he is currently not allowed to cash in the Money in the Bank because Seth Rollins is legit injured, which kind of beats the purpose of the whole Money in the Bank thing. You know, you're supposed to.
That should be the best time to cash it in.
Exactly. Exactly. So obviously they're protecting Rollins for WrestleMania, and
That didn't need to be said either.
that's what I was thinking too. There's no reason for him to say anything like that. It's one of those things you don't. Yeah, we knew. We didn't have to hear it.
What?
What's going on?
Hold on. Hold on.
Pause it.
What's happening?
Hold on. Okay. Guys, I have breaking news.
Oh shit.
Whoa. This is legitimate.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be big.
You're starting to scare me, dude.
Guys, Bobby's still gay.
Oh shit. That's some breaking news.
Breaking news. Bobby's a homo.
So
Wow.
That's all.
That was awesome.
I don't know.
I can't help it. I just report the news.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Do you have any bigger news than that, Hoovy? That's a big news.
I mean, no. I wish you would have declined that call for now because I had more stuff to say. But Bobby, we support you.
Actually, you know what? You go ahead, bro.
We support you.
It's probably big news.
We support you. Just don't talk about it all the time. If I have to say your pronouns, I'm not doing it.
Wait until June.
Yeah.
Brian Pillman, his grandson was in the news this past week. He's a 14-year-old boy. Was in I guess there was an attempted shooting at the high school where he's at, and he helped stop the shooter from causing a massacre in the fucking school.
Oh damn!
Which
wow, Pillman 9mm. Let's go.
Yeah, Pillman almost shot Stone Cold, dude. That's
taking
crazy.
lessons from his pop-up.
That's coming full circle, man.
It's a circle.
I didn't even think about that at all. That shit's fucking great. Yeah, apparently him and some other people saw the kid trying to come in and shoot the school up, and this happened in Marymount High School near Cincinnati, Ohio. So that's good shit, man.
Wow.
Fucking hero.
That's badass,
He's a fucking
dude.
hero.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, awesome shit. And the last thing that I have is regarding our fellow lovable character, Bronson Reed. Apparently, everyone backstage, and including himself, is fed up with the current gimmick that they have right now. So probably after Elimination Chamber, they're going to do a switch-up gimmick where he's a little more crazy than before. And I guess it says, he quotes, "I'm just at my wit's end, and eventually I'm going to snap." So we might see a little more
maybe
aggression.
That's where it turns around for me with him.
Yeah, because his character is just boring, and just having a little more aggression to it, I'm down for it. I'll give it a shot. So hopefully,
as long as he doesn't come out with like whatever he picked up at the taxidermist on the way to wrestling that night and put it over his shoulders.
Diabito.
That was bad. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. He's definitely someone that needs a ramp up character. You should change it up.
Oh yeah, yes, it does need to change of character. Go off TV for 2 months and change your character. You can't be off TV for 2 weeks and come back. It has to be a little bit of time in between your last BS.
Yeah, maybe after Mania. Give him the character change after Mania.
I'm down for that. I'm down for a character change.
Sure.
Maybe it'll sway my mind on the man. Yeah. I'm open minded. I'll be all give it a chance.
Yeah.
I got some more Jade Cargill news.
Ooh.
On top of your news.
Ooh.
I did not know that she'd been taken out of the Women's Elimination Chamber, which had been spoiled by WWE.com for a couple hours.
Yep.
When they had a blurred image behind it online of who was all in it.
Saw that.
But it's saying right now that WWE has taken notice of Cargill's talents, particularly applauding her performance in the Super Bowl commercial alongside Aubrey Plaza. And it is revealed that Cargill will be transitioning to Friday nights in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friday. I'm sorry. I thought you said where.
Oh, no.
We'll be transitioning to Friday Night SmackDown in the lead up to WrestleMania 40. So that's pretty cool. Bringing her up to the big time. I would have liked to seen her in the chamber. That would have been dope.
Yeah, that would have been dope. Dopest dope I've ever smoked.
All right. Rhea Ripley this past week, while speaking to Fightful, Hoovie's favorite wrestling news outlet, Rhea Ripley was asked how she would feel about challenging for male titles in WWE. Rhea Ripley responded and made it very clear that she would definitely do that as possible. And I think she forgot that she has a match with Mark Henry in a week and a half. But I digress. That big bitch.
Wait, who?
I was so confused, but he's talking about Nia Jax.
Oh, shit. I was like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened?
I was, if you're watching on YouTube, which you should be, you can see the confusion on my face.
Hey, we're on. Our video's on Spotify too, so
we're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. Yeah. We're on YouTube.
Yeah, I was confused as fuck. I'm like, what? I was like, what the hell just happened? I know my ADHD wasn't getting the best of me on that one.
No, that's what I wrote.
And you threw a curveball like the gymnast.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jeffrey Chetstein.
Jeez.
Chet Von Epstein.
Chet Von Epstein. Jesus Christ. What have I gotten myself into?
Welcome to Silver King
Prison.
Island.
All right, and the only other thing I have is based off the picture I saw, Sonya Deville married herself this week.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're identical. They are, they look like sisters.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But good for them. I'm happy for them.
No, good for them. I'm happy. They just, they look exactly alike.
They do. They look a lot alike.
I wouldn't say weird. Eerie is the best, is the more accepting term.
Sure. They scissor me timbers all day. It don't bother me none. But it's like when they're like scissoring, are they doing like the Spider-Man where they're like doing the meme, both pointing at each other?
Let's just say that I want to watch, and I'm not talking about a Rolex.
Yeah, talking about Casio.
Casio. Heyo.
Apple, baby.
Apple, baby. Apple.
All right, well, that's all I got for news and rumors this week.
Oh.
Really wasn't a big week out there of much news after what we've had for the last couple weeks.
Yeah. Next week we got our Elimination Chamber predictions.
We have some special guests, actually.
Special. Muy especial.
We got the returning Jalen Silva from the...
Which we invite...
was Royal Rumble? Yeah, it was Royal Rumble.
We invited him because he actually won by points in the Rumble prediction, but Nate won the actual predictions because he had 15. He randomly got 15 on the fucking scorecard, and that was Cody. Cody came out at 15 and dethroned Chet Von Epstein from the title. So
no, Jalen would have won.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Jalen won.
Oh yeah, I was champion. That's
Jalen won by points, but Nate won because he threw himself in the Rumble match. So we're inviting him again, and it was fun.
Who else do we have?
I don't know.
Breaking news. Bobby will be in next week to tell us more about his breaking news.
To tell us how good looking we are.
Yep.
He's gonna be like, "Hey, Mom, I'm going to Five Guys." And I don't mean the burgers.
And maybe we'll go out for some burgers afterwards.
We gotta make
but all he has to do is he has to just go, "Hey, Mom," because she's right upstairs.
Meatloaf.
But Nate, what's the other wonderful special guest we have next week, brother?
Well, you might recognize him. Why? Because he looks exactly like me, minus the beard. My son Nathan will be on as well.
So he's younger, more handsome, more spry.
Funnier too.
He's
And
got
he's just
hair
a
like
better
Ric
version
Flair,
of you.
baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan is one of like he'll say he's kind of quiet,
Son of a car salesman,
but
daddy.
he's fucking hilarious. He's a funny kid. I
Yeah.
love Nathan.
That's awesome. I'm
He-
looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, he's great.
great.
He's really funny.
I'm looking forward to it. All right, so next week we have the Elimination Chamber Prediction Show.
Yeah.
Nate's the champion. We got 5 other contenders for that title. We got a stacked card next week, folks, here on Sofa King Smarts Podcast. Once again, I am Chet Von Chesky. You can follow me at Chet is Wrestling at all major social media platforms. Nate, we can follow you at Nate Smythe1 on TikTok. He has a gazillion likes, 40 bazillion views, more friends than he can count on both hands. And we got always the beautiful brown Who Vincio, aka Who Vincio. What was it? And who was your other one? That dude Ben 85 on Instagram. No, not
Everywhere.
Instagram. What is it? Everywhere. I don't. Yeah. Just type in brown and he
Just
pops
search
up again.
gorgeous Mexican. He'll pop
Yes.
right up.
Mexican.
Yep, right there. All right. Well, once again, please like, follow, share, tell a friend about it. It's just tell
Don't
somebody.
report us to the cops.
Yeah, don't tell the cops. Tell anybody but the police. Don't tell the proper authorities.
Especially after this episode.
Yeah.
Oh God,
The Clintons are coming.
I'm gonna get raided in
The
the
Clintons are
morning.
coming for both of y'all.
They're gonna be looking for the Chetstein files. God damn it. Well, sometimes you lay your bed,
Oh shit!
dig your own grave. I guess.
Next week,
Fuck.
your background's gonna be just a jail cell, like Big Boss Man. Those '80s, those '90s promos. Remember?
Yep.
Oh, those
And also remember, folks, average age of a gymnast in the Olympics in 2021 was 21.6 years old. Yes.
But it's 2024.
That means they're even older now. We're good.
If my math is mathing,
Yeah.
we ain't doing mark.
that Mark math does add up.
It's not mark math. It's regular math.
Yeah.
No, we need.
Yeah, because if you don't start paying attention to that math, the only math you'll start doing is adding up your 3 squares a day you get in the pen.
I was just gonna say something along those lines.
3 hots in a cot, baby.
Yeah, 3 hots and a cot. Actually, 3 hots and a cock, because you're going to get fucked in prison.
All right, you do well in prison. You're a big guy.
Yeah, ain't nobody fucking my asshole in prison. I tell you that right now. I will be doing the fucking. That's that.
You hear that, Bobby?
Yep. Bobby, let's go knock off a bank.
Bobby's gonna go commit a crime.
We're gonna rob
He's gonna go
WrestleMania.
jaywalk.
All right. Well, once again, that is the end of this episode. I'm going to jail.
That's the name of the episode. Chet goes to prison.
Thank you for watching Sofa King Smarts Podcast, yeah. And if you could do the Macho Man a favor, yeah, if you could please give them a like, follow, and subscribe, the Macho Man would appreciate it.